In many ways, America is a land of plenty, but for 1 in 6 people in the United States, hunger is a very real struggle. Many people believe that the problems associated with hunger are confined to small pockets of society, certain areas of the country, or certain neighborhoods, but the reality is much different. Right now, millions of Americans are at risk of hunger. These are often hardworking adults, children, and seniors who simply cannot always make ends meet and may be forced to go without food. Not having enough money means having to make tough choices. Families must choose whether to pay for rent or medicine. They choose whether to pay for heat or pay for food. For many of them, food is usually the first sacrifice they make. Nearly 1 in 4 in Philadelphia lives in poverty, double the rates experienced at both at the national state levels.
My name is Carolyn Martin. I belong here at the church at Broad and Jefferson Street, 1469 North Broad Street. I'm the pastor's wife. My husband is Bishop Thomas Martin. He's the pastor here at the church. Our church has a feeding program which we feed the community, an outreach feeding program. We feed the community on Tuesdays and also a take-out feeding, a meal on Sunday afternoon. We average about 200 on Tuesdays and maybe about 50 to 75 on Sunday afternoon. Our purpose of our feeding program is because of the low income of this area. We're located at 1469 North Broad Street, and this is a poverty area. So those that are living or have an income below the poverty level are permitted to also partake in receiving canned goods and an emergency food bag. The foods in the bag are usually made up from Share and also from Philabundance. The food that they get to eat comes from OSHA usually. My husband is the cook. He does most of the cooking. Our desire to meet the need of the poverty in this area. The average person does not have enough money to meet their bills, their housing, and also to buy the food that they really need. So this is an opportunity to extend their budget by being able to get a hot meal here twice a week, and also by being able to get some type of canned goods that also might help to extend their fee. Also make it available for them to be able to have information on affordable health care and also on substance abuse. They can enroll, or at least they're steered to where they can go to get help with their substance abuse, and they can also be given information on affordable health care. And also sometimes there's someone here that can sign them up for specific health care. But what we enjoy the most is that we get the opportunity of speaking to them on soul food. In other words, he's saying, God, listen to me. How many feel that way sometimes, that they just need someone to listen to them? Let me tell you, that's all the time. We all want to be heard. How many want to stay to themselves and not be heard at all? No, everybody wants to be heard, especially if they're concerned, especially if they're burdened. They need someone to hear them. All right, verse 2. Jennifer, and soul food, I mean, is that we're able to offer them our religious convictions. This is only done on our time and not on their time. They're allowed to come in at 12 o'clock, and then we're not ready to eat until 1 o'clock, and we make them aware of that. So from 12 to 1 is our time. We're registering, and also we have an opportunity to give us a lesson. Coming up, April the 12th, we have what the City Coalition Against Hunger calls the Walk for Hunger. This gives all of the feeding sites here in the Philadelphia area an opportunity to solicit funds under a nonprofit, their nonprofit organization, and those funds are used throughout the year by that particular feeding site to help purchase foods and whatever else they may need to help run their feeding program. Well, I think that it might be their desire to, but the increase of numbers of people that are in need and the decrease of the availability of food seems to be a problem.
Okay.